Kids, can you hear me okay?
Yep.
All right, beautiful. We will get started, and we'll start first with Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, Anthony. As you guys are starting camp, I know one of the goals I had asked you about during the offseason was to just get better in the red zone. What is your initial focus? What do you hope for the defense as a whole to accomplish when this camp is said and done?
Yeah, just improve. Like I said back in the spring, just keep improving. I mean, the only way you can get better is by working at it. So Coach Reed and the rest of our coaching staff put together a plan for us to get more reps in the red zone. So all you could do is just go out there and work at it. So, I mean, that's at the forefront of our mind right now. So just to get better in all areas, and especially in the red zone.
Let's go next to Herbie T.O.B. Go ahead, Herbie.
Hey, Anthony. How are you, man?
Good. How you doing?
Hey, I'm well, thanks. Orlando Brown was just, he talked before you, and he was mentioning his excitement about putting the pads on and getting to work. And obviously, y'all have to go through a 5-day acclimation period. But from a defensive point of view, especially from the linebackers, what does it mean to y'all when you do finally get to put those pads on and there's some live contact?
Oh, yeah, it's been a while. It's been since early February. So anytime you get out there and we're blessed to be able to do this for a job. So anytime you get the pads on and get out there and running and hitting and having fun, it's always a good thing. So, yeah, I'm right with them. I'm excited about it as well. So just looking forward to keep improving this year in this camp and then getting better.
Let's go next to Rob Collins. Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, Hitch, you missed the fanfare of showing up. No one's out here, when you guys usually come into camp, the folks will welcome you in. Some of your teammates used to dress up like Sherman, Colquitt, and those guys. You miss that?
I'm sorry, you was breaking up a little bit.
Let's try that
Sorry,
again,
man.
bro.
You got me here. We're outside the stadium here, so the connection's not great. Are we good?
Yeah, I can hear you now, yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Do you miss the fanfare showing up in front of, some folks and with your teammates and the guys who used to dress up in the costumes?
I mean, yeah, and I'm not big on that. So, I mean, a lot of people get a kick out of it. It was a good thing for the fans and some of our players to express their, personalities and what they show up at camp, like cars and clothes and things like that. So I'm very straightforward, simple guy. What I had on today, that's probably what I wear tomorrow. So pretty straightforward guy. But I mean, some guys can express themselves in different ways, and I'm sure there's somebody's going to dress, different this year, but I haven't seen it yet. So, yeah.
Let's go next to Sam McDowell. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, Hitch, what's up, man? We talked to Mecole Hardman earlier, and he mentioned just how much that Super Bowl loss stuck with him. I'm wondering how much it stuck with you throughout the offseason.
Yeah, I mean, it sucked. But I mean, at the same time, we have to move on. There's work to be done. It's a new year starting today. So, I mean, we got to start all over and try to accomplish it again this year. So it sucks and it's there. We know we don't want to be back in that place again with the losing and the Super Bowl. So we're just going to learn from it, grow from it, just all the wrongs and the rights, build on the rights, correct the wrongs and just keep getting better. I'm not the guy that's going to look about the past until I'm done playing football. So I'm always worrying about, what can I do right now to get better, to get back to that game.
Let's go next to Robert Rimson. Go ahead, Robert.
Hey, Anthony. So earlier, I think during OTAs, you were talking about one of your goals being to slim down and lean out to get faster. How's that been going? Do you feel faster? Do you feel better? Like, how's the cut overall been going?
Yeah, overall, I feel great. I'm usually coming in camp usually around 235-ish. I'm 231 right now, 230. So, yeah, I feel good. I've been running more than I normally will run in the off season. Working out 4 to 5 days out of the week. So really no downtime. But we think our last practice was on Thursday. I started right back up on Monday. So didn't really take no time off. Just been working, something improved for myself and as a group. So I just been working.
Let's go next to Matt Derrick. Good, Matt.
Hey, Anthony. Good to see you again. This is kind of a transition year for you in a sense that, you're going to be 30 after the season. You talked about, trying to take care of your body in different ways and everything. Is this, kind of a pivotal year for you to kind of prove some things to yourself, to the team, that, you can still play at a high level, that, that you're still an important part of this team and being around for a while?
Yeah, and usually, I don't even think about things like that because I've just proven it to myself. It's way more deeper than proving it to coaching staff and organization. Just more just by my personal goals, and I have my own goals. I don't share them at all with no one for a reason, and that's just what that is. Every year, I need to prove to myself that I can play. It's not so much proven to organizations or coaching or either other players in that lead. So yeah, it's going to be no different from my past years. Just work. That's all you can do is just work, and everything else to take care of itself.
Darren Smith. Go ahead, Darren.
Yeah, you just gotta fall in love with the game. Love the hard days, love the good days. Put your body and your mind through places that you probably never been to. So any rookies or young guys who just grind it out. It's nothing like high school, college, and the guys that stay around for a while gets it. You just gotta day in and day out. You just gotta prove yourself and wake up for us every morning and get after it about 9 o'clock in the morning. So it's kind of hard for a lot of young guys to put on full pads at 9 o'clock in the morning, but they'll get used to it very soon. So you just got to work. There's no secret to success. It's just work. Just work.
The last two, we'll go Steve and then Adam. Good, Steve.
Hey, what's up, Hitch?
How we doing?
Yeah. Man, kind of like on the lines of what Darren said, you have young guys like Nick Bolton, who looks up to you as the OG or the old guy in the room. Do you look back on, when you were with Dallas and you had Rolando and also Bruce giving you pointers, and what can you take from what they told you and kind of, mold it to what you tell Nick?
Yeah, so I had those two, and then I had Sean Lee as well. They wanted the best for me. Wrong or right, they was my brother and pushed me. I looked up to those guys. So it's only right that I do the same thing, to these younger guys in our room. Maybe they don't tell me enough, but I'm guessing some of them probably do look up to me. So the only thing I can do is just, continue to work hard and show up on meetings on time and take good notes and be a leader. So it's nothing that's out of the ordinary that I've been doing, for these 8 years. So, yeah, I'm just trying to be a role model, to a lot of these guys, and not just in our linebacker room, just the whole team.
We'll go last to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Anthony, you were talking earlier about playing a little bit lighter this year, and just wondering how much of that's where you feel like you need to be at this stage of your career now that you're a veteran, or how much of it is the position has changed that much since you've entered the league and you kind of have to play a little lighter now, that it's more about the speed maybe and range and less about the physical part of the game?
Yeah, I think they all play a factor in it. The lead is going more spread offense, and we call it 11 personnel when there's 3 receivers out there. And for me, I turned my tape on and I played my best ball around where I'm at right now. And there's times where I can get too light, and there's some times where I can put on some pounds. So I got to find that happy medium, so where I can play rangy, but also, play in the box. So, and sometimes some people can fix that in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. So it's just a feel for it. I might get in the camp and I'm like, nah, I have to put my weight back on, So I'm just going to play with it. We have a little time before the first game. So I'm going to play with it, but I don't want to be too high or too low on my weight. So I try to pick a middle weight and go from there. So 231 to 230 is what I'm going to shoot for throughout the whole season.
Hitch, we appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us.
All right, see you guys.